Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love and Marriage DC Season 3, Episode 10.
Hopefully y'all enjoying the season. If not, hopefully you enjoy us. Hopefully we bring some life into this season. Go back and check the playlist of this season. We on episode 10, you say?
Yes.
Listen, subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Blair, go walk us through this. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
We start with Yusha and Winter. They are getting their kids together to meet. Mm-hmm. Winter's younger kids meet Yusha's daughter, and they meet Yusha for the first time.
Okay.
They have a s'mores night. His daughter, Winter asks her, do you feel like you know what's best for your dad? She says, as a child, she just wants him to get what's good for him. She doesn't think she is the person to decide what's good for him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Good answer.
That's what I'm talking about.
Winter's kids just want their mom to be happy. Then Winter and Yusha get some time alone. They send the kids off and they just chat a little bit. They think that the kids are getting along well and they can see themselves moving forward. But in the confessional, Winter thinks that she and Yusha are on different pages. Yeah. She thinks that Yusha is still in a fairy tale mode. She doesn't want to say I do to the wrong person again.
Yeah. I'll put that on you, Winter. And this fairy tale or usually what people call it in the relationship, I think it's called the honeymoon phase and things of that nature. He's basically like, I'm still enjoying myself. I'm very much liking you. I'm enjoying spending time with you. I'm in fun mode. And I think Winter is more like, okay, I don't want to have fun no more. It's always women who want to suck away the fun. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So she wants to really know what's the real deal. Apparently, in real life, if we break in the fourth wall, they're not together anymore, right? But I guess apparently something happens to where the honeymoon was over, and I guess that was the relationship too. I guess we figure that out later. You know, let's go.
Yeah, my only thoughts about that is I think Winter had said it before to where she's moved so fast in relationships in the past with her first husband. I think she was pregnant, then got married, and then the other guy, she got married without really knowing his living situation. Oh, yeah. So for this situation, I'm like, maybe Winter, just enjoy it a little bit.
Be present.
Yeah,
you're right.
And I understand that, she has kids, so she doesn't want to just bring people around and, wants to be serious in a relationship so she can integrate them into her life in that way. But maybe it's just an opportunity to take things slow and enjoy the relationship for what it is. And if you've made your request known that you want to be married, then give yourself a timeline in your head. But I don't think it was even a year by this point that they'd been together. I don't know.
I don't know either, because I think the cabin trip was their first Valentine's Day together.
Right.
So I'm not even sure. I think the reason why she's going so fast as well too is that she's being celibate too.
Oh, that too.
So she's like, hey, if you're serious about me as I'm serious about you, I am withholding some things from myself. You get what I'm saying? Certain pleasantries.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, but to your point, you actually make a great point. Winter, maybe you need to slow down because your rash decisions cause you to be in certain situations that, you don't want to put yourself in consistently.
Right. Well, Joy is at her event venue for her party, finishing up with the planning team.
Hi, Joy.
Erana arrives to show some support. Joy chose the Trinidad theme because she wants to add her cultural influence into the party.
Okay.
Joy explains who she invited, and she talks about how she went on vacation.
Yeah.
So apparently now there's a new issue with Ashley.
Oh, man. She can't even go out the country for a little bit.
Right. Ashley saw something and now she has an issue. Ashley sent a long text message.
It's very long.
Joy said that Ashley is messy and called Alicia Ashley's sidekick. We see a flashback of that. Joy doesn't think that's any different than Ashley talking to Alicia about her being married.
So now we're kind of beefing now based off of the best friend, who is the best friend, basically giving little shade is what shade is what we call it. Little shade. What did you think about that?
Well, I thought it was weird until we got to Ashley's part.
Yeah, me too.
So at the beginning, I was like, "Oh, Ashley, I think she's just looking for a reason to be mad."
Me too. And guess what, Ashley? I was wrong.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, Ashley, why you leave these people alone? They on vacation and things like that. And especially when she showed the long text, I was like, why are you texting that long? But then I saw Ashley's POV, and I was like, you know what? Let me back up.
Yeah.
Let me shut up. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Well, Ashley is at home. She's helping her daughter clear out her dance costumes.
What's up, Ashley?
And her daughter is in competitive dancing. She's been in it for years. Quick comes in. Mm-hmm. He asks her, do you think what she wears is okay for these dance competitions? Ashley is trying to explain to him that this is dance culture.
Yeah.
And she says she either dances and wear the costumes, or she doesn't dance and she doesn't wear them.
Now, here's the thing that's tricky. He asked that question where there's literally a suitcase
of costumes.
She's
been doing this.
Right. So this is not the first, I would say. And one thing I will say this, which I'm actually happy. I don't know if Ashley did it on purpose, but I'm actually happy that within the right context, what she had on makes sense. I'm not part of dance culture. I'm not 10 years old. You get what I'm saying? So when she told her to put it on, she told her to put it on top of her clothes.
Right.
Because we're filming. We're not dancing.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So quick looking at it, the same way I'm looking at it, I will say, yeah, that is kind of a little inappropriate, but I don't have a daughter that's in dance. Do you have a daughter that's in dance?
I don't.
So I don't understand the culture. Mm-hmm. I think actually talking to her husband kind of gives like some type of insight of like, you're here, but you're not present.
Right. Like if you really were paid attention to what we have going on, if you came to the competitions, even the daughter says, you know, are you going to come? You only been to one, because he's trying to play it off like, I've been to your competition. She said, just one. If he was really present, then he would know. And maybe he did know and he just thinks it's inappropriate. I don't know. But it seemed like he was shocked. So.
Yeah. To Blair's point, if you had a problem with it, have a problem with it in year one. You get what I'm saying? Now that she's 10, she looks forward to it. She might be good at it. I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Got her friends.
Exactly. So is there something wrong with the whole culture? I can't say. But my thing is, you don't wait till they already is integrated in the culture. You get what I'm saying? To now have a conversation as if you're surprised that she's been dancing for like the past like 7-6 years. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know, it is what it is. I'm happy that you know, in some ways, in some fashion, that, you know, Quick was called out on, hey, just be a little bit more present. Ashley been saying that on and off throughout season 1 all the way to now. Talk about he works a lot and things like that, and she worries about him working a lot. I think one time she even said in season 1 that he overworked himself so much he fell asleep and got in a car accident.
Yeah.
So that always been some type of undercurrent issue when it comes to DJ Quick supplying for the family, which is a great thing to do, but also being there with the family to basically enjoy the pleasantries and being there for their kids' lives and things of that nature.
Right. So we move on. Quick thinks it's weird that Ashley is going to be going to Joey's party.
To Joey's party?
Ashley talks about the present issue, and her biggest issue is that Alicia was called a sidekick. So apparently on vacation, Joy, Carmen, and Clifton were all in a bed together. The ladies were in bikinis, and Joy hashtag no sidekicks, and it was a shot to Alicia. Quick said, as a couple, if someone doesn't rock with me, it's the end of that relationship. He's not going to be going to the party, and Ashley wants to wear her new red dress. Quick says, I'll take you out to dinner.
What did you think about this scene?
This scene, that it allowed me the insight to see where Ashley was coming from as far as why she was upset, and I thought she was extremely valid for being upset. Me and Joy, we sat down, we had this long conversation. We supposed to be good, so now why are you throwing shots at my best friend? It seems like you're kicking up something that we're trying to lay to bed. And with Quick, the thing is, Quick, nobody has an issue with you. Really, nobody has a problem with you. So Ashley can go. Ashley was the one with the problem. So I think Quick, what she's going to do, allow her to mend relationships and all that type of stuff. But I think Quick just shouldn't get as involved, so that way he doesn't have to be at the mercy of Ashley's moods. You know?
I think Quick, just to be on him quickly, I think he thinks some things is about him. and like it's not about you,
right?
Most of the time, right? About 80% of the time, it's not about you on the show. Now, let's talk about it, guys. We got Carmen, we got Joy, and we got Clifton all in the bed. How do you feel just on the optics, Blair, of Joy, Clifton there with no shirt on, you know, the women in bikinis, Cam is in the same shot.
It's Carmen, yeah.
Carmen. I keep saying Cam. Carmen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was weird. Weird, and I can understand that they have a friendship and all that, but to me, it is too close for comfort. It's just not something I'd be used to seeing. So
yeah, I thought the thing about Joy and Clifton that I gave y'all credit for, that y'all did a good job till this episode. Y'all did a good job of basically still living your life without basically letting someone else be the sun of y'all solar system. How y'all all the way in another country, living your life on vacation, however y'all live your life.
Throwing subliminals.
If y'all a Throuple or whatever y'all call it, but y'all living your life, doing your thing, but y'all take the time out to basically throw shade on Instagram. That's Ashley. Just shows she is the sun of your solar system. Because if I'm in wherever I was, I wouldn't be thinking about no Ashley.
No.
Especially after I just sat down with Ashley talking about how much I missed you, talk about how much I want to be friends with you again, even though you talked about my husband. You get what I'm saying? So Joy, I will say all of this is a little suspect and weird. Me personally, Ashley, I wouldn't have sent a long text. I just would have waited till you got back to confront you face to face, because I'm not gonna give you the time to come up with a lie you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you straight up with it. You get what I'm saying? But we will see.
Yeah. Well, tonight is the night of Joy's birthday party.
Happy birthday, Joy.
Joy gets there. She's getting ready. Clifton asks her what are her expectations. She says she expects to have fun, and anyone who counters that can get the F out.
Okay.
And for that, I agree. Be determined to have a great day, to have a great birthday. Everybody else who's trying to start stuff up, we ain't doing that.
Oh, yeah.
So folks are starting to arrive. Joy reveals the outfit that she said that she had, because she knew Erana was going to come giving it, because Erana is a fashionista, but Joy says she has something in her back pocket.
It looked like it was in her back pocket.
It looked like it was in her back pocket.
She said, I got something for you, okay? Oh, no. See, here's the thing. While I'm actually watching the show with my wife, I'm actually working. Yeah. I'm working. So I looked up from the computer and I just saw like a quick glimpse of it. I said, oh, she looked nice. Blair was like, what? As if I offended her. I was like, what's wrong with it? And then the camera did like a slow pant up from the leg. It was wrinkled on the ankle.
It wasn't skin tight.
It wasn't skin tight. And she had like
a red strip up the side.
Was it rhinestone or whatever? It was like whatever it was. And I was like, oh no. What did you think about it, Blair?
Yeah, no, I didn't like it. I didn't get it.
I'm thinking you go sleep on it and you might feel a little better.
To me, I don't know if you've seen the Mugler jumpsuits. You probably haven't seen it. That's a very popular jumpsuit, and to where it's shows peekaboos of your skin and things like that. That's a nice jumpsuit. Now this I don't know if that's what she was going for, with a little bit of pizzazz with the sparkles, but it was just not well fitted. I didn't like the design, and it was wrinkled where her legs were, and it was too big around her arms. And the color was supposed to be flush with her skin tone to make it look like she was nude and naked and stuff. But I think she was just trying to show off her body. She has a great body, but I feel like you could have done that in something else.
In a regular dress, who knows?
Right. Well, Ashley came wearing her red dress.
Now, Ashley always come dressed nice, in my opinion, as well, too.
Yeah, Ashley, she's a very pretty lady, and she also always looks well put together. She's A1. So she gives Joy a card saying, F you for what was said, and then she opens it, and it basically says, happy birthday, let's move on. And Joy takes it well, and she laughs. Erana explains how she thought the relationship with Carmen and Clifton was inappropriate. Ashley was talking about how they were in the bed wearing bikinis.
A little weird. Just a little weird.
Carmen comes over. Carmen came in hot.
Listen here.
I really don't know why she had it coming with that energy. I guess she wanted to address the throuple thing. Why?
I can tell you why. Mm-hmm. Guys, throughout, we on episode 10, probably 8 episodes, I've been on Ashley's neck. But in a loving way. Yeah. Like in a way of like, come back to us, Ashley. You get what I'm saying? This whole, you're seeing ghosts, you're causing things, like the role you're playing on this show is not correct. You're actually icing yourself out. You know what I mean? This is the role, Ashley. This is the Ashley I've been waiting for. It took me 10 episodes, and we got a finale on next week, but that's fine. It took me 10 episodes to actually get the Ashley that I wanted, and this is the Ashley of why Carmen felt. She felt intimidated. And the reason why she felt intimidated, because she know Ashley is going to, like, you know, Ashley and Joy been having a thing. You get what I'm saying? So she's coming over there basically on the offense, because basically I feel like Ashley makes people feel like they have to be ready to attack. So she basically came over on some, okay, say it. What's up? Yeah, I'm like, nobody even say nothing to you yet. And now what happens is, which we're going to see, I think Carmen was punching herself out, and no one was really saying anything to her that serious to where she had to have that attitude. What do you think about it? Because that's what I think it was.
I thought it was weird. I mean, Erana was trying to make pleasantries with the ladies, and she was being very short with Erana, and I don't like that because I really like Erana. Don't be mean to Erana. Okay. And she was being very short with Erana. So, yeah, I just thought, like, she's coming in hot. Nobody said nothing to her. If she wants to address an issue, come over and address an issue. But you sitting up here just with a stank attitude and nobody said nothing to you yet.
And just wait until somebody say something to you. Yeah. Then you counterpunch. But she came in on the offense and on the attack so much that left Ashley to pick her spots in the counterpunch. It kind of reminds me of the first time Ashley was in the room with Winter. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And then that's when Winter basically trying to prove herself or why it was normal for her to marry this guy or to be engaged to this guy when she never even been to this guy's house.
And being a relationship expert.
And that's when it just made Ashley be on the defense, and Ashley could pick her spots. And that's how we end up liking Ashley in the first season. Now you kind of stray a little bit from the Lord. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, when I saw this Ashley, I was like, I love it. I said, this is the Ashley I like to see. Go ahead, Blair.
Well, Ashley says, you know, Winter didn't know that you were Clifton's number 2 when it came to the dating game that y'all was on. Carmen explains that she disqualified herself because she saw that connection that Joy and Clifton had. Carmen said that she went with her man with them out of town, and Ashley is asking where he's at because she don't ever post the man, and it didn't appear he was anywhere on that trip. Carmen said he don't live here.
Whoa, a dog done ate my homework. Here's the thing, right? It's just so funny because Ashley just put a little bait out there. She said, I was just informing Winter, you know what I mean, that you were Clifton number 2. Yeah. Just a little poke. Just a little poke. You know what I'm saying? Just a little
Especially poke. With you coming in hot like this.
Just a little poke. And that's literally all Ashley had to say. Yeah. And that's why I'm like, y'all let Ashley get under your skin. But this is the role we like Ashley for this show. We want Ashley to be a representation of what we think.
Yeah, as the audience,
viewers, right? Yeah. When Ashley was moving on her own plan and things like that, having beef with Joy, having beef with Joy's husband, we was like, we ain't thinking that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now we already look at Carmen, not Cam, right? As, why you be all up in that man's face? Yeah. Why you be touching his beard? Why you all up in their relationship? It is kind of weird. To Arena's point, the optics look kind of strange. But go ahead.
Well, Carmen brings up... Carmen brings up she doesn't get the throuple comments. Everyone admits that they thought it. Carmen says that you and Alicia and Quick could be considered a throuple as well. Well, Joy is walking by because she's about to give a welcome and thank you for coming speech to her guest. Ashley pulls her to be included in the conversation. Oh, yeah. And Joy's like, I gotta go give a speech.
Oh, no.
This is my birthday. I'm not doing this with y'all.
Don't run.
Well, Carmen doesn't like the rumor, and she thinks Joy and Clifton should also speak up more in defense of her.
Your thoughts on that? Don't move off of that for a second.
Do I think that they should speak up more? I feel like they have. thought Joy said like we're not in a throuple, at least on the show. I don't know if maybe on social media she wants them to be more vocal because Carmen's saying this is her business. But Carmen, you're not moving in the way of this is your business and it should be respected. You in a bikini in a bed with a couple.
Come on, Blair.
So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, like you're not showing that. So
listen here. Okay, let's play devil's advocate, right? Joy, Clifton, they speak up. And they say, you know what? We all just friends. We all met on the same show. We all just cool like that. We in business together, right? Do they force you to be on Instagram? Do they force you to have the conversations that we saw you have the conversation with Clifton at the bar? And things of that nature. No, right? You don't take it upon yourself to create a boundary. Let's say Clifton didn't create a boundary, and I do put the blame on Clifton to not having a boundary
because he's the one in the relationship.
Because he's the one in the relationship, and he's the boss.
Yeah.
So you see, there's certain things that I do not disclose as the boss to my employees, especially if one of my employees or contractors is my wife. If my wife was in charge of the labels and she effed up on the labels, I'm not going to go to another employee and say my wife F up, because then she going to say, I'm going to take it off her hands and things like that, because that's how, the devil like to get in between the crack. You know what I mean? But as the boss, Clifton should have been like, he should have operated in more of a less friendly way. That's why many people say don't hire your friends, because it's kind of hard for them to differentiate you from a friend and a boss. Some people can't balance the two. You know what I'm saying? Christopher now as a reviewer of a show is very different than Christopher as the husband. It's very different than Christopher as the friend. It's very different than Christopher as the employee of where I work. You get what I'm saying? I think Clifton did a terrible job of basically setting hard boundaries. And that's how you end up with a video where three of y'all are basically on vacation, which I don't understand. She said her man was there. Sure, right? That's how you end up with things like this. That's why you on the attack, Carmen, Yeah. But good point, Blair.
Well, Winter speaks up and asks, so you don't think it's weird that y'all go on vacation together? And Carmen says, you think you have the audacity to talk to me?
Poor Winter.
And I don't know why she talked to Winter like that. Maybe because Winter has had relationship issues. I don't know.
Listen here.
But I guess Winter shouldn't have said nothing. Winter can't ask no questions or anything.
Winter was so quiet throughout 99% of the episode. And she didn't accuse her. She just said, don't you think you shut up. I'm like, okay, you're right.
Well, Carmen is tired of being the person who's looked at as being a homewrecker. Carmen says she was invited on vacation. She didn't ask or beg for them to go on vacation.
Say no.
Carmen thought Ashley was the leader, the HBIC. So she did tell Joy to watch her back. Ashley says, never mind, you good with me.
You good with me.
That's me, HBIC. I'm done. And Erana and Winter aren't really feeling that.
Oh, no, they ain't like it at all. Erana didn't even like the fact that Ashley put it out there and say, well, she thinks that y'all are Throuple. She said, why are you throwing me under the bus? No. See, here's the thing about it. Ashley is a chess player when it comes to this type of stuff. She said one thing that fired off everything, and then everything else just seemed like questions. And then just seemed like responses. She said, you Quick and your best friend can be a Throuple. And then if Quick not in the picture, y'all can be lesbians. She got you talking stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, what are you talking about? And that's how I was. I'm like, Carmen, what are you talking about? No, because at the end of the day, I don't see. You're just too close, in my opinion. You're too close. If it looks, even if it's right, if it looks wrong, change that. You get what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Yeah, only thing I thought when Carmen was talking about she was invited on vacation, you can be invited on vacation and not be in the bed with the folks. Even if it's for a video, just be like, nah, I'm straight. I'm going to go grab a drink.
I'm Gucci.
So,
matter of fact, I'll hold this camera.
Exactly. Well, they end the party on a good note. Everyone's dancing, having a good time.
One other thing, too.
Yeah.
Which I don't believe, but, the dog ate my homework. Because they asked her, what does her boyfriend think about it? And he said, he's fine. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. The boyfriend that they said that she don't post on the internet, that we don't see, that we see mostly clips of her and Clifton and them and things of that nature. But okay, I only can take your word for it.
Right. Well, Winter and Ashley, on another day, they meet up at the Fenty store. Winter says that she and Yusha are getting closer. Ashley is talking about how Quick is over the drama. Ashley says she's super emotional. Quick is very nonchalant. And he also tells her to get over a lot of how she feels.
I think that's a lot of women's plight, unfortunately. You get what I'm saying? We all know, because Ashley thinks she do a good job of hiding her emotions. She says, like, I could be emotional, and she was like, I don't think you understand. She says, like, I could be a crybaby. I'm like, yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Like it comes out in other ways. Like, we know you're very emotional.
But you like to put it out as anger.
Yeah.
But we see that you're hurt.
Yeah. And with Quick, like most guys, we just kind of see things as black and white. We don't really acknowledge how you feel, because you feel a lot. Maybe Winter, you feel a lot. Maybe Ashley, you feel a lot. You get what I'm saying? So more times than not, we just like, hey, just get over this. Just get over this. And sometimes we say that because we seen you get over other things that may be bigger than the thing you're mad at. Right? We don't kind of view new things to get over as like a clean slate. We view it as, you got over this. You got over this. This ain't nothing. Stop crying over this. You get what I'm saying? Besides it all being new. I know I don't like the venting, me personally, and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, there is a middle ground to where you have to acknowledge your partner's feeling, no matter who's the emotional one. Sometimes the husband's the more emotional one, and the wife can be basically like, you get over it, but that's not common. I think there's a deeper issue, which we see a preview in the next episode. I think when Quick says that, he's not present for her feelings. He's not present physically at certain events. When he is there, he leaves her alone. So when he dismisses her feelings, it just leaves her feeling alone. Yeah. And that's just a common feeling, because she physically is alone when he doesn't go to Joy's birthday thing. You get what I'm saying? This can be this could be the love and marriage version of the Real House of Potomac one over here. You get what I'm saying? He shoot a little bit, but really he don't want to be in the camera. He don't want to be part of the drama. He don't want to help advance Ashley's career in this show. So I think we're going to hear more about that next episode, but that's just my little doctor hat on that a little bit.
Yeah, and I also just feel like, as ladies too, like, you also have to be able to weigh out, which might be surprising for you to hear from me, weigh out what is worth bringing up and what's not.
What? No, I'm fine.
Like, some issues are small and you could work them out on yourself. You don't have to bring everything to your partner. And it also shouldn't be an issue every day. If you're getting bothered every day, then you need to talk to a counselor. So, my little tidbit. Anyway.
And that's another thing that Ashley said, which she said she has advised for them to go to couples counseling, and Quick don't want to do that either. Yeah, she says that. So like, she feels alone. Right,
she feels that he thinks that he knows everything. Ashley says that she's asked him to go to therapy, but he's never shown up, so that makes me concerned. Has she scheduled something, and then he said he would get there, but then had to cancel?
That's kind of crazy.
And then that's like a whole nother level of like, okay, I can't trust you to be accountable in this way, or to show up in this way.
What is that word? Oh my goodness, the word is on the tip of my tongue, and I know it's on camera. What is that word when you expect something exactly like this? When I expect you to show up, but like you don't show up. You left me. Come on, we are good at taboo. It's something like you left me. It's not stranded, but like you did. I'm gonna get it by the end of this episode. We only got one more scene left, so I need to hurry up and think about it. Okay. But you think about it too while we go back and forth. Okay.
Okay. And she says that oftentimes they both end up feeling attacked.
Now that's where therapy come in, because somebody got to mediate that. Right. Somebody got to mediate that.
Winter says that she has some connections with some black couple coaches, so she's going to get in contact with them to see if maybe they would be able to help Ashley and Quick. And sometimes you do need to see somebody who looks like you or maybe who has had similar life experiences versus going to a therapist where they have the tools, they have the knowledge, they have the education, and that would be totally enough for me. But for some people, they need to feel that they can relate as well.
That's facts.
So Erana has her wig pop-up event. The ladies arrive. They're trying on different wigs. Erana is planning a surprise retirement party for Jamie.
Nice.
And Joy is going to do a roast there. Ashley says, maybe we should go shopping for a look. And I feel like for Ashley, this was the nicest way to recommend. I feel like this was the nicest way she could recommend. And Joy, you do need Ashley's help.
Oh, man.
You do. Ashley looks great all the time. Joy says, I already know you don't like how I dress. Just say it. Ashley says, I don't. It's like, Ashley was like, I was trying to be nice, but no, girl, I don't. Joy is willing to let Ashley take her out on her dime to buy her an outfit for the party.
That's good.
Joy talks about the beard oil event, and it went well. They had a lot of sales. I wish we could have seen that. I think that would have been cool to see, because we did see them preparing for it. Then Joy brings up the Throuple conversation that was had at her birthday, and she wants to know, how did this come up?
What do you mean? Like, we saw y'all in the bed. That's how it came up, Joy.
And also, ask your friend who's standing right next to you.
I'm about to say.
She's the one who brought it up.
I'm about to say, Carmen right there. And things like that. What did you think of this episode?
I thought it was a good, entertaining, mild episode. I was really tired of seeing Ashley fighting and just upset and angry with ghosts, like you say. So it was nice to actually see there be real conflict, real conversations, events. Like, this was a good episode to me.
Did like, you think of my word that I'm thinking about?
No, because I was reading. I couldn't do both. Well, okay. I'm sorry.
I thought you a superwoman. You get what I'm saying? I thought this episode was actually good. This was actually supposed to be, in my opinion, a season where we talk about Carmen, Clifton, and Joy. But I think we got so caught up and so stuck on the Joy and the Ashley part that took up all of the episodes. And now we actually see people in their rightful roles of the show. And now next week it's the finale plus reunion. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Do like that mean we get an episode and the reunion right after?
Or are they going to give us 30 minutes of an episode and then an hour of the reunion? I don't know.
Actually, that's probably what it's going to be. But I did enjoy this episode. Listen here, I'm an objective critic, man. I criticize Ashley throughout every episode of this season because it was warranted. You get what I'm saying? And this episode, Ashley, you were amazing. You get what I'm saying?
On fire.
You played your part wonderful. I don't think you was in the wrong to basically bury the hatchet with somebody and then look online and see them kind of shading your friend, shading you. I think you had the right to address that. I wouldn't text. I just would address it in person just so I could catch him off guard. But other than that, I think it was a good episode. I can't think of my word either, but it's not stranded.
Okay.
In the comments below, if you know what Christopher's thinking, right? It's the word that basically means that you never show up for me, or like you keep not showing up for me and you leave me blank. What is my word?
Abandonment.
I think it's abandon. See,
okay.
I don't even know what my word is.
Okay.
but let's use abandon real quick. Can I put on my hat real quick, Blaine?
Go ahead.
Can I put on my doctor hat real quick? Ashley felt abandoned by her mama. You get what I'm saying? That's why she kept talking to her mama and things of that thing. And her mother's like, listen here, I didn't do it. Send me to Jamaica.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So you can imagine the abandonment issue she may feel in her marriage. You get what I'm saying? I signed us up for therapy, and let's say that she did do that, and he said he would go show up, and he didn't. That's another abandonment badge she got on her back. You know what I mean?
Right.
So all these things that we see in the preview, she said, I'm tired of being by myself. Abandonment. You get what I'm saying? It's like she keep reliving her childhood over and over again as a grown adult.
Yeah.
And that's why she sometimes act out as a child. Because she keeps getting put back into this trauma cycle, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I only play a doctor on reviews.
I agree with that. I think that's on point.
You did good with abandon. I think my word was abandon. I'm not too sure, but I like that word.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, all the above. Subscribe. Y'all be good.
Bye.